Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is time for the next game here at I-51. Currently 5-4 in favour of Rain. And we're going to jump on board with the domination. And joining me for this one is not Gucci. I have recruited Josh to come give his expert opinion.
Hello, yeah, looking forward to see how this game plans out. Obviously TCM on the back foot at the moment and need to secure this map to stay in the tournament.
So you obviously played Rain earlier. What did you think?
I think, to be fair, like, and most people agree, it's just a team which hasn't been made like a few weeks ago, and they're just, I wouldn't say run around, but like they're all good players, but like they're just really aggressive. Like that's what most people have noticed. Like they just run around and it's like they're so always in your face, but they've got they're not very experienced, so there's ways to take advantage of that.
Okay, so what do TCM need to do to really shut down Rain here? I mean, they've done it a few maps. You guys kind of just ran over them in the blitz, and then the domination you ran over them here. Do you think TCM can come back from this? Because every single time that I see TCM kind of start to come back, there's something happen from Rain and they just wipe them off the floor.
I think just TCM just needs to be really aggressive and just get in the face. Like TCM are the better team, and like if they make sure that they're the same as Rain, like get in the faces and don't play like really scared, then I think they'll win. That's what was the key to success for us. But yeah, like TCM started off pretty slow again, and the thing is the series has been really close. Like Rain, like TCM messed up one on the Search and Destroy and should have probably took it the 6-5 the first one. So it's been a really close series. So props to Rain.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, but at the moment here you can actually see 27-16. TCM are struggling once again. They really need to be aggressive. I feel like, although they're not a vocal team with their hype, if they're not doing well, they kind of just seem to let themselves go a little bit. I mean, look at this. Juicy Bra at the moment, 9-1.
Yeah, that's the one thing about this Rain team. Like, they're such a hype team. They went down. Obviously they beat TCM. And then they carried on that hype and destroyed Infuse. And like, to be fair, our game was really close versus them. Like, it could have went either way. So those one, I think, are really big hype at the minute. And like, when you I've hardly attended many lands between them. And when I know, like, from personal experience, once you've attended a few lands, if you start beating big teams, like the hype you get and like the momentum is just undescribable.
So it is now. We can see Deva. Make a shot, doesn't actually manage to make it though. Going to throw the nade out, gets the hit marker as well. He can continue to push around the side, picks up another kill, and they shouldn't be able to do this every single time, Josh. How frustrating was it to you guys to play against them? Because they took the first map anybody took off you at this tournament.
Yeah, like there's one thing we noticed about playing them on domination is that always somehow seem to get to your home flag. Like I think they're really sneaky, and they like somehow always manage to like get in behind you, which is like really annoying to play against. Like it's one of the most annoying things to play against on domination. So props to them for that.
Well, you can see they're actually doing it again here. Juicy Bra or Juicy Bra, or one of these names you like to call him. He seems to be doing. He's 12-2 at the moment, and still going forward and taking this one. TCM are a non-entity at the moment. They don't seem to have any map presence.
Yeah, as I said, Rain are just getting on their home flag. Like you noticed, they've more or less disregarded B. Actually, they've got B control, but like they're always pushing the home flag and making TCM rotate. So TCM are playing on the back foot and being on the deficit already. It's so hard to come back from when they're on their home flag.
Well, they're going to see Flux is going to have to do some special work now. He's going to see a player come straight past, picks that one up. Great shot by Flux. Had to make that kill to kind of hold this one home. And he needs to make another one now. Josh, I'm actually going to ask you about the meta change for SMGs here, because wow, what a great shot by Flux. Obviously, now there has been a buff to all SMGs but the MTAR. How are you finding them?
The whole event I've actually used the Vector, apart from like 1 or 2 maps where I used the Bison. It might have been a strike zone, but I think that like it's just personal preference. Like I love the Vector. A lot of people use the MTAR. Like I know people like Jake have used the Bison the whole time. It's just personal preference. Like some guns are easier to use than others. In my opinion. Some guns are more powerful, like, better on different maps. Like MTARs and the Vector are better for like maps like Octane because it's a bigger range and you can't really use the Bison because it's like low range.
That's fair enough. Obviously, I quite like it. It's bringing a lot of variety now. It used to just be MTAR, and we almost slipped into a 4 MTAR meta. It was very reminiscent of Black Ops 1 and the American scene. But now continuing on, and you know what? TCM have come back a little bit. Flux actually managed to get that one on the jump up. Not able to hold it down, though. TCM desperately trying to rally here. Yeah,
they're actually still down, but he's scored a 40 back a little bit, down 11 points on me, but you can see Marky B's not having the best of games in a minute, and like Marky B's such a player who rides off hype, and like if he doesn't get going, it's like so hard. So I think if he starts making a few kills and gets his team hype because he's the main vocal man, then they'll manage to bring it back.
Well, considering actually how, you know, I think how dominant Rain have been on this half, the score isn't unovercomable. It's just very, very difficult for them to actually. I don't know, it doesn't seem like there's any fire in TCM at the moment. I don't know whether it's because they've been playing all day, or they're coming into it, or they just have their head in a bad space. But I don't know, for me, it seems TCM seem quite confident, and I wonder if they're just not used to playing against these players.
Yeah, I think it was a big shock actually losing to Rain earlier in the bracket. Like, I think they underestimated them. That's what Marky B said to me. Like, they didn't expect them to be as good as they were, and then obviously they beat them. And then just like coming into this game, they know that they're a lot better than like they expected, and like they're trying to counter what they do. But it's been really close. Like Rain are such good players. Like individually, like most of them are actually game battles players. Like play search and destroy main, and like for them to come over and be putting up fights against top teams like ourselves, TCM, etc. It's amazing.
Well, fair enough. So obviously that was a 19-point deficit there. I'm going to ask you on this. What is your kind of your thoughts when you have a deficit here? I mean, generally as casters we kind of call 20 to 21 as the kind of the point, the cut-off point. If you're below that, you can definitely come back. If you're above that, it is kind of more often than not you will lose that map. What's kind of the head game and the strategy you guys put in place? Because it's more of a risk the lower down you are going in the second half.
I think it's all about staying composed. Like some teams will get reckless, like even to start the second side and they're down from a 20 deficit from the first side. Like if they don't make any big plays and get B flag or gain a big lead in the first 2 minutes, start panicking. But I think it's all about staying composed and like trying to make the enemy make the first move.
Okay, so this is another question I want to ask you actually about domination. So who starts making the calls on Epsilon at the moment if you have to play reckless? If you have to go, right, we actually have to get the triple cap here. We have to get the double and the neutral. Or is it just kind of an agreed system? Or does somebody go, quick, I've just done the maths, we have to do this?
Well, we've obviously always got our coach Dinge behind us, but I think Tommy's mostly, like, Tommy will like try to work it out as much as possible in game, and then he'll let us know, like, we've got to start being aggressive if we want to win to get the free cap.
So obviously there are different maps to this. Like Freight, do you like getting the 3 cap on this map? Is it something you really try and do, or do you like set up on red, try and hold down that area, or is it, you know, how do you like to play this map?
I think it depends on the certain situation. Like if you've got a big lead, then I think like pushing them for the 3 cap and making them rotate back is like a better idea. But getting like when you like it's close game and you're going for the 3 cap, sometimes it can backfire because you can get a split spawn and spawn on your home flag, and then like it can converge on and you getting 3 cap yourself.
We certainly are. We're going to jump on board with Flux. Here we go. TCM moving straight into the middle here. Trophy systems down. They're going to try and hold this. Very quick capture from them. They've got straight on it. Exactly what they do is Flux hits the knife. And is he going to be in a position to hold this down as they can actually see them get on? Going to see them right there. But no! Gets outshot. TCM did so much hard work. They've just held on.
Yeah, TCM went for the like aggressive play and got B off the back, sending through, and like that's the big risk they had to take. Like they was down from about 20 points, I think it was, from the first side for them. So them taking the risks has given them a big opportunity to get back in. And as you can see, they've got B flag now and have control of the map. But that's 3 down. But
oh, not when Flux comes in. And Joe actually gets a 3-piece, but Flux answers back and kind of hold it. Joe and Flux managed to go clutch for both their teams there. Devar is going to now take that one as well. Joey on board with Juicy Bra. He was influential in the first half. He's 1-3 now, and he's done it again. He's snuck round and got that home flag.
Yeah, as you were saying earlier, just somehow always manage to get there, even if you think you're watching always. Like it's confusing at times, but yeah, he's actually made a play. But TCM have responded pretty well and pushed the Rain home flag, but it didn't kill. And now it's pretty just even. Like it's back and forth. Like they've both got home flags, and that's all about who can make the B flag. And that's a huge kill by Flux.
Well, there was going to try to take 2. He does manage to take 1. His teammate picks up the other, and they are now got the split. TCM have actually got a lead of 10 points here, but it is not enough to really get rid of that deficit. And they could even be triple cap. They keep doing this to TCM, and they just seem to be able to just run around and get that triple cap on a lot more effectively than some other teams. Yeah,
they're just so aggressive, as I said. Like I think they've won 3 SMGs more or less the whole time, and they know as well that TCM have to make the play. The first side deficit means that TCM are the ones who have to get the flag. The Rain could sit there with it being neutral the whole game, and obviously they will win if they don't. TCM don't make the play, so you can see them taking a bit more slow. But Marky B's going to have to go huge here, but unfortunately it's taken up.
Yes, you know, Flux with a triple nade, shutting them down. What a clutch Flux nade there. It's been a long time since he's been raining those like that. But he does it when he needs to, and they still need to come back. They don't have that much of a lead. Flux continuing on going here. 12-5. The man you replaced, Josh, has had an incredible tournament.
Yeah, he's been playing so well. I think he's played like probably the best in TCM from what I've saw most of the maps. He's just always like in positions. He's one of them players you don't like playing against, always in positions, and that's a huge DPS by Moose. TCM have actually got like a 7-point lead at the moment, and they're closing in on the deficit from the first side.
Oh, there you go. Flux actually just threw a nade back in the home C flag. He's done it again going clutch. Moose now going for the triple cap. They're trying to overextend here. Moose coming around the corner. Not able to get it. Back on board with Flux, who's 13-6. They still need to hold this here. They're still not far enough ahead to get rid of this deficit.
Yeah, Juicy Bar's got off to a slow start. He actually started low in the first side and he's now 2-8. So I think if he starts making more kills, he'll help them. But that's 3 down for TCM, and they're actually on a triple cap. This could be the comeback.
It certainly could. Moose is looking for that player, and just seeing another player is going to be able to slip past for home flank. It's Juicy Bar again. He seems to always manage to get that flank on, and he's going to jump on now. Gunchy's going to be the one to take him on. If he can make this, it'll be a big kill. Or does manage to get it, holds it before the neutral as well, as TCM continue to rain fire on there, and they are now in the lead as they're picking up the triple cap once again.
Yeah, they're going huge. This is turning up in the pressure, though. They have to get their free cap, and now they've got it. And I think they're actually in the lead now, so it's Rain who have to play from how TCM want to play. TCM can take it slow, pull out double nades, as you can see Flux is already using. He's actually seeing the goal. This is a huge kill. He can make this kill. Double nades, he's actually hit him. Flux is
going to be able to get him for the neutral. Does not get him for the neutral, but does get him. As TCM just continuing to keep a bottle on Rain here. As Gunchy picks up another kill, going to secure B as well. As TCM are going to put that triple cap back on. They are refusing to let Rain be able to do anything else in this one. They have turned up from somewhere.
Yeah, Flux is going huge right now, being the main objective player with 15.
Main objective, main slayer.
8 with 5 cap is huge. You can see TCM is actually bringing the death close, going so far ahead at this time. So this is huge. If TCM can win this map, it's going to be a last map, and with the momentum, as most people know, TCM is such a big momentum-based team. They can go on to take the series.
They certainly can. Flux throwing those nades out once again, just trying to make sure they keep this right down to the last second. He takes the long-range shots. Flux has been making long-range shots all day with Bisons, SM, NTARs, even the Vector, but he does actually die there. Assisted suicide, but I think they've done just enough. They've put this well out of contest. What do you think there? TCM have finally found some fire. Well, Flux has just gone huge.
I think when you've got your objective player, well, the person who's always pressuring the home flags and going to the main flag player, he's getting 17 kills as well as 19 kills, so with 5 caps, you're not going to lose. Like everyone else doesn't have to miss every shot. As long as if he's making a play to the enemy home flag, making a kill to the enemy home flag, he's making the enemy send more people back to the home flag, and then his team can make plays on B. 21-9 is unreal, and TCM must be hyped right now. Oh,
they certainly will, and we'll see how that goes. Can actually hear shouting from down the other end, I think.
Yeah, I think Mikey B's going crazy.
But that is Mikey B going crazy. You guys can't hear that on the stream, but I can hear absolute screaming. Apparently it's Mad Cat. Apparently Mad Cat is the one going crazy down the other end.
Yeah, he's actually coaching Rain.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little bit of a naughty there. But join us after this break for the next map. It will be S&D on Sovereign. Let's come down to this. Don't go anywhere.